In the heart of a Nigerian village, the tale of Chinedu unfolds. A man whose insatiable greed leads him on a quest for more land. But in his pursuit of wealth, Chinedu learns a valuable lesson that echoes through the generations. Join us on a journey of greed, loss, and the wisdom of contentment in this captivating Nigerian folktale adaptation of Leo Tolstoy's classic, How Much Land Does Man Need? Once upon a time, in a small village in Nigeria, there lived a man named Chinedu. Chinedu was a simple man who lived with his wife, Ada, and their 3 children. They were happy, but Chinedu was always dreaming of having more land. He believed that with more land, he could become a wealthy and respected man in the village. One day, Chinedu heard about a distant village where the land was fertile and abundant. He heard that the chief of that village was giving away land for free to anyone who wanted it. Chinedu couldn't believe his luck. He thought, if I had more land, I could plant more crops and become the richest man in our village. So, early one morning, Chinedu set out on a long journey to the distant village. He walked for many days, through forests and across rivers, until finally he reached the village of the generous chief. When Chinedu met the chief, he asked for as much land as he could walk around in one day. The chief agreed, but with one condition. He said, "You must return to the same spot before the sun sets, or you will not get any land at all." Chinedu was overjoyed. He thought to himself, how hard can it be to walk around a piece of land in one day? Early the next morning, Chinedu set out to claim his land. He walked and walked, marking the boundaries of the land as he went. He was so focused on marking the boundaries that he didn't realize how far he had walked. As the sun began to set, Chinedu hurried back to the starting point. But when he arrived, he was shocked to see that he had gone much farther than he had thought. He was still far from where he had started. Panicked, Chinedu ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The sun had set, and he had not returned to the starting point in time. The chief's condition had not been met. Chinedu fell to his knees, realizing his mistake. He begged the chief for mercy, but it was no use. The chief told him, "You have been too greedy, Chinedu. You wanted more land than you needed, and now you have lost everything." Heartbroken, Chinedu returned to his village empty-handed. He had learned a valuable lesson about greed and contentment. From that day on, he was grateful for the land he already had and never again wished for more than he needed. And so, the people of the village learned from Chinedu's mistake. They lived happily, knowing that it is better to be content with what you have than to always want more. The moral of the story is, greed can lead to loss. Be content with what you have.